Trading Stocks with xCFD, Lesson 1. In this lesson, we will go through the building blocks of investing, buying a single share of a stock, buying multiple shares of a stock, and measuring our performance. Step 1. Buying stocks. This is the first skill to master. Let's make this purchase transaction as simple as possible. For example, buying one stock of Apple. How do we do it? First, find the names of the companies in the instruments. This list contains all of the financial instruments available on the platform. We have Forex, indices, commodities, bonds, stocks, and options. In our case, what we want is stocks. We can find them in the list manually or by searching for them. Once we've found Apple in the list, we can create an order to buy it by dragging and dropping Apple in the Click Trade area. Alternatively, we can open a trading menu by right-clicking the instrument name and selecting Click Trade. We have found Apple, added it to Click Trade, and now we see its current price in the Buy and Sell buttons. Here, in the Click Trade area, we can indicate the number we want in the quantity field. Enter 1. Now, click Buy, and our market order to purchase one Apple stock at the current market price appears in our list of open orders. Placing a market order means that our order will be performed as soon as possible at the best current price. As we just saw, buying a share consists of 4 simple steps. 1. Select a security, the company of interest, from the list. 2. Drag it to the Click Trade area. 3. Indicate the number of stocks that you want. 4. And click the Buy button. Now that you've got the hang of buying shares, try practicing by buying a share of several companies on your own. Step 2. Buying in larger lots and measuring your return on investment. Maybe we are just getting our feet wet in the stock market, but let's assume with the steady demand for iPhones that no matter the state of the economy, Apple's sales and share price are sure to go up. Let's also assume that we have $1,000 to invest. Now the question is, how many shares can we buy with this money? To find out, let's find Apple stocks in the instruments. Drag Apple to the Click Trade area. We can see the current stock price in the list. One stock costs $505. So we can't actually buy many shares with $1,000. But things are better than they might seem, actually. All professional traders take advantage of the leverage provided by their broker. xCFD gives you leverage of 10 to 1, which means you can actually buy up to $10,000 worth of shares. Divide that amount by the cost of one share, and you will see that a total of 19 shares can be bought. Now indicate this number in the quantity field and click the Buy button. Just like last time, a new market order appears in the Open Positions window. As soon as the market order is executed, the purchased shares will appear in our list of open positions and in the account summary. This time, we made an investment just like the pros, first analyzing the situation, making a choice, calculating the amount to invest, and then buying the necessary number of shares. The next important skill is measuring portfolio performance. The account summary shows the total value of your portfolio, current balance, and value of the securities you've purchased. The amount under Money Available shows the amount of funds you have to work with. The number under Used for Margin indicates the amount invested in securities. But the most interesting numbers are those under P&L in the Profit and Loss column. These show the current total increase or decrease in our shares. If we paid more for these securities than they are currently worth, this number is negative. This means that our account balance has gone down, but this does not mean that we have made losses. If the current price becomes increase, then the P&L value becomes positive, and this means our account balance has grown, but this still does not mean that we have made a profit. What gives? Go to Schedule. By dragging a security into the field, we can view a chart of changes in the share price over time. Let's look at the Apple stock chart. Select a time period of 1 day. Let's say that we bought shares at a particular point. After this, the price begins to grow. For a certain period in time, we see positive profits and our account balance goes up. Then the price starts falling. Our profit indicator stays positive for a while even though it goes down. But eventually the situation changes. The balance starts going up again and the profit indicator becomes positive. These price movements happen constantly. The most important thing to remember is that no matter what, a profit or loss doesn't become real until you sell. If you urgently need money and sell stocks when the prices are down, then you lock in the loss. By selling when the share prices are going up, we lock in profits. Step 3. Selling stocks. To round out the basic transactions, let's learn how to sell stocks. Here we can sell only up to the number of shares that we have in the portfolio. This number is shown automatically. To sell, we perform actions similar to those for buying, but instead, during the last step, we click the sell button. We place a sell order, and as soon as the sell order is executed, the number of stocks in the account summary reduces by the value of the shares that we've just sold. Let's make things a tiny bit more complex by selling 10 shares of Apple from the portfolio. In the Click Trade area, indicate the number to sell, 10, and place a sell order. We just sold shares and received money for them, which is another way of saying that we just cashed out. When the market starts to dip, it can be a good idea to cash out. Wait for the fall to pass, and then return to the market by buying shares. Buying shares before their value starts to rise is a good strategy for capturing high returns. We sell shares when we think that the price has already risen enough and we want to lock in our profits. We can also sell shares when we need to get out before a sharp fall. This limits our potential losses. So to review, there are 3 easy steps to selling a share. 1. From the account summary, drag the holding name to the Click Trade area. 2. Indicate the number of shares you want to sell. 3. Click the Sell button. For practice on how to sell shares, try selling some of the shares you have already purchased.